video, I'm going to talk about the crochet along that we are going to be having for this crochet overalls dress. You might call it an overall skirt because I guess it is a skirt and it does have overalls, but I've called it a dress, so there you go. This is a look at it. I'm going to insert some photos as well, but this was made for me. So if you see it on the mannequin, it's actually one size too big for the mannequin. But you can wear the sleeve, not the sleeves, what are these things? The straps. You can wear those crossed over at the back. It literally just cross them and do them up differently at the back. It's very easy to adjust. You start at the waist and you crochet the skirt, and then we finish off the skirt, and then you start at the top here and you crochet down and we join them together. And then our straps are made separately, and then we crochet them to the skirt at the back. And you could also sew them if you didn't want to crochet them. I think that would work fine. What else can I tell you about it? You can make it all in one colour. Trust me, if you do it with the stripes, even though it looks awesome, there are so many ends. And I thought I'd sewn in all my ends, but I found a couple. So if you see a few poking out, I've still got a few to sew in. But yeah, there are so many ends if you change colour. For some reason, it didn't annoy me when I made this project, but usually the sewing in the ends, I don't like it. There's too many. So yeah, it can totally work in all one colour. You can make your stripes wider. You could use scrap yarn where you just tie all your yarn together and just keep crocheting. Let's see if I can get a bit closer without, I can't actually see what I look like on the phone, because you're on my phone. I can't see what I look like on the camera. So hopefully I'm in the right position. We do crochet around the edge here and around the waist, just to neaten it off so it looks nicer. I have crocheted around the straps and then across here as well. That's totally optional. You don't need to crochet around the edges. I didn't crochet around the bottom of the skirt. I just left that's just finished off with a row of granny stitch. You could put an edging on there if you wanted to. That's totally up to you. What was I saying? Yeah, so I did an edge around there, and I've used buttons. You can stitch the straps to the top of the bib that's up here. That would totally work as well. But I wanted buttons, so that's how I did mine. This is made, I am a ladies Australian 10, which I'm pretty sure is an American size 6. I don't know what that is in a UK size. If I can find information, I'll put information across the screen. So yeah, I'm a ladies size 10 in the bottom half. Like when I wear pants or jeans, they're a size 10. Generally on the top, I would wear a small to medium. I'm a bit bigger in the bust than a normal small. So, but look, there's heaps of room. And you get to decide how much you want across here. So you get to decide, first of all, you get to decide how big you want your waist, how long you want your skirt, how wide you want your bib, and then you can crochet. My one gets wider as it goes down. I don't know if that's showing up properly on the video, but it does. It is wider down here than it is up here at the bib. You could also crochet it so it just goes straight down. My friend Jessica and I had this discussion that her overalls went straight on the edges, but the ones that I own, the fabric, not crochet, they didn't. They got wider as I went down. So that's the option I chose. But you can easily make it, and I'll show you in the tutorial, to make it straight at the sides on the bib. The straps, you could decide to make them thinner. So they're worked in one long strip. That's how our straps are made. And you could work them thinner if you wanted to, or thicker. If I made this again, I would actually choose one less repeat of the shell. So I think it was like groups of 3, multiples of 3. I would do 3 less than what I did in the video tutorial. I can't remember how many I did. Can't remember. It's been too long. It's been a couple of weeks. But yeah, I would go a little bit narrower on the straps for me personally, but that's my taste. If you want to go wider, narrow, whatever, it is easy to do because we start with a multiple of 3 plus whatever it was. I can't remember. And then you decide how big you want your strap. If after the first row you go, no, it's too wide, just pull it out and start again. It's not that hard. The yarn that I've used is from Fiberific. That is Chantel. She's my great friend and also a fellow Aussie, and dyes the most pretty yarns. We've got lots of different colours. So Lipstick is the the pinky purple. I had to use a different purple up the top because I ran out. But pinky purple, and then the blue's the lake. Tiff, the bright blue. There's a darker bluey green, that's lake. Coral is the orangey colour. And then Joss is the pink, which is very, very pretty. I used 600 grams of yarn. What's that? 600 grams. So 200 grams is 7 ounces. So 3 times that, whatever that is in ounces. So I've got 5 colours, and I used 100 grams, so that's 3.5 ounces in each of the 5 colours. And then one of the colours, I had 2 of them. So I had 200 grams, which is 7 ounces of the pink, the purple, which is the straps, because you need more for the straps. So I had 200 grams, which is 7 ounces. And then I had 100 grams, which is 3.5 ounces of each of the other colours. So the other 4 colours that I chose. But like I said, that is for me, and I'm an Australian ladies 10 and a US size 6. If you are smaller than that, obviously it's going to take less yarn. If you are a bigger size than that, then it's going to take more yarn. I'm sorry, but I don't know how much more it's going to be, or less, if you are a different size from me, because I've only made this size. You can adjust this to any size you like. You can, no one is a perfect size 10 throughout their whole body. No one. If you are, you're extremely lucky. So you can adjust it in the waist. You can make it, so basically it has to go over our bum. So that's our measurement for our waist. I explain everything in the video tutorial. I use a 3.5, which is the one before G, A, B, C, D, E, F. An F size crochet hook. That's what I use for this, because this is a DK, which is a light worsted number 3 yarn, and an 8-ply or a double knit in the UK. And I use a 3.5 crochet hook. But this will totally work with any weight yarn. If you want to use a worsted weight yarn, you can go for it. And I would recommend probably a 5mm crochet hook. You want semi-tight tension. You don't want it loose because it's going to drape and it's going to look funny. So a 4mm is recommended for this yarn, and I used one that was 2 sizes smaller. That's all I can think of. Any questions, put them below in the what's down there? The comment section. Put them down there if you've got any more questions, and I will answer them. I know that I've forgotten something. I have 0 notes. So yeah. Oh, when it starts. So we are in May. Can you believe we're in May already? We're in May, and it starts in the first Friday for me, which will be a Thursday if you're in the America, Canada, England area over that way. It'll be your Thursday. But there's 4 videos, and because it is quite a big project, so I've split it up into 4 video tutorials so that you don't get overwhelmed and think, oh, there's so much to do. So I've split it up into 4 tutorials, and it will be available from June. Any other comments, I'll leave them below down there. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy crocheting. Bye.